Hello, everyone. Excellent evening, everyone. Excellent evening to every one of us. We're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing and how is our week doing? So today we're going to be looking at the steps you can take to achieve your financial freedom using attraction marketing, okay? So we're going to be focusing mainly on attraction marketing today. And then also actually even understanding what financial freedom is all about, okay? Because some people will just say financial freedom, but they don't really understand what it's all about. So today we're going to be looking at financial freedom. How do I achieve financial freedom using attraction marketing? Okay, so you're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Remember that in Aging with Grace, we come your way is your one-stop page to learn how you can actually live healthy, rejuvenate, anti-aging, aging gracefully, and making sure that you're living the best of life. Okay, so we teach you how you can use local and natural things you can find around you to make sure that you maintain a healthy life. And when we are talking about health, we talk about the 8 dimensions of health. So you're all highly welcome. Today we usually look at on Thursdays our financial health, okay? Because I'm sure you all know that finances is a big and major part of health. When you're talking about 8 dimensions of health, you cannot finish without mentioning financial health. You cannot finish without mentioning occupational health, okay? All these are all part of financial health or health that we are talking about. So you're highly welcome. If you've not greeted, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. And also share out to your family members, share out to your colleagues, share out to your loved ones. And remember that we are an advocate of health, because wellness is a necessity for good life. Wellness is a necessity for good life. And whatever saves you pain is great gain. So we are in the business of removing pains from you. Financial agony, removing it from you. Physical pains, removing them from you. Medical issues, removing them from you. Making sure that you live healthy and you stay away from hospital. So take that thing that gives you that great gain, and what that is staying out of pain. And wellness also is a necessity for good life. Okay, so feel free to follow me on other platforms: TikTok Aging with Grace, YouTube Aging with Grace, Facebook Aging with Grace. Like, share, follow, and comment, okay, on our post. And you can as well get to me on WhatsApp. If you want to get to me on WhatsApp, you can get to me on WhatsApp so that you can chat personally for products that you might need, for services that you might need, for counseling that you might need to talk to someone, okay? So my WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642 +234 703 515 1642. So that's my phone number. So you can connect with me. That's my personal line, and that's what I have just dropped for you. So you can connect with me, and then we can chat. Where did my Facebook is delaying a bit? All right, so I've pinned it so we can chat anytime you want us to. All right, so finance, we all know, is a huge part of our daily lives. Okay, there's no day you don't spend money, even if you sleep. Even if you wake up and you say it's only sleep that you will sleep, you're still spending money. That bed you're lying on, the depreciation, you're spending money. That house you're living in, the house rent or depreciation if it's your own, okay? There are bills to pay, whether you are awake or sleeping, there are bills to pay. And then planning for your future is also very, very important. It's no wonder that we sometimes feel so overwhelmed by unexpected expenses, okay? When you have planned out your day, planned out your week, planned out your month, and then comes rolling one of those unexpected expenses, and they can throw you off balance. You know, I don't know if you've ever felt so stressed over a surprise car repair. You've just come home from work, and then the next morning you want to start the car, and then you ask them, they say it's brain box. Oh my goodness. Or then you have some kind of phone bills or data. You will just ask yourself, like me in the office, what's happening now? You know, when you have scheduled when you're supposed to spend it and it now finishes before time. So, or even from some negative ones, some accidents that one might actually have, okay? So all these little mishaps at home, at work, that you find yourself, then you're now scrambling for money. How do I cope? How do I cope? I don't know who is relating with what I'm saying, okay? But what if you could turn things around and work towards financial freedom? Okay, it might seem like a big goal, but achieving financial freedom starts with small practical steps that you take. A little here, a little there. And then that means you need to understand the basic financial freedom. What does it mean? What will it allow you to do? What are the realistic goals? What are some of the smart decisions you need to make towards a secure financial future? Because this is absolutely very, very important. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you some of those steps, some of those secrets, some of the things that you need to know that can help you to be on the path of financial freedom. Because it's something everybody should look forward to. Everybody should be working towards financial freedom. Everybody, no matter your age. And some people gain it at very, very early stage, financial freedom, I'm telling you, okay? So join me today and we're going to be transforming your financial future together. Oh, yes, okay? So what's financial freedom? Financial freedom simply means having enough money to live the lifestyle you want without worrying about your financial situation. Okay, how I normally bring it down to people is this. You just enter a shop, you enter the shop you like, you pick the things you like. You're not looking at the prices. Oh, this one is so you're not even concerned about the prices. You just pick it according to your taste and you just pay and you walk away. It's the ability to cover your expenses, enjoy life, make choice based on your preferences rather than financial constraints. Okay, now I want to buy a phone. If I want to buy a phone, what I'm asking for is the type of phone I like, the color I like, the capacity I like. You know, everything is about what I like, what I need. I don't even go ahead to ask how much difference. Okay, that is financial freedom. Financial freedom is a state where you have financial stability to make choices that align with your values and your goals, not choices that align with your pockets. Financial freedom is no more hanging your clothes where your hand can reach. You know that thing they used to tell us in those days? It's surpassing it. Okay, so achieving financial freedom is like everywhere is the same. Okay, it requires discipline, it requires financial habits. You know, there's this book, Think and Grow Rich. It's one of the books I recommend you go and read. Okay, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad Poor Dad, okay, Atomic Habits. These are some of the books that can actually help you to make sure that you become financially free. Okay, so achieving financial freedom, it requires financial discipline. Okay, so we're going to be looking at what financial freedom means, how to achieve it, and the strategies you can use to reach your goal using attraction marketing. Okay, that's what we're focusing on today. How can you, using attraction marketing, achieve your financial freedom? Hello, you're welcome. Let me just greet a few people who have joined us this evening. Welcome, Kiruka. Welcome to this evening's broadcast, Joanne. Welcome, Elizabeth. Welcome, Joshua. Welcome, Romeo. Welcome, Lydia. Welcome, Ruth. Welcome, Ene. Welcome, Olafarel. Welcome, Mary Stephen. Welcome, Taudi. Welcome, Bolanle. Welcome, Josephine. Good evening. How are you doing? God bless you. Thank you for greeting. Jumoke, welcome. Petra, welcome. Olanike, welcome. Ihoma Vera, welcome. Adeola Adebanjo. Elima Vincent, good evening. Oh, you're watching from Jos. Thank you, Elima. God bless you. Adeola, good evening. God bless you. Priscilla, Sisi, how are you doing? Welcome, Olanike. Evie, greetings to you too, Evie. Tolly, you're all highly welcome. Thank you for those of us who greeted. We are all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast, okay? All right, so I've been dealing a lot with financial freedom and things that can help you, but I just want to run through some like 15 steps. I'm not going to count them. I'll just go through. I'm not in the mood of 1, 2, 3, but be sure that it's more than that even. So the first thing you need to do is to create a budget, and you need to stick to it. Create a budget. What are your expenses? What's your income? What are your expenses? You need to know it. If I ask you what are you worth, you're supposed to be able to tell me your financial worth, your net worth. You're supposed to be able to say, oh, this is what I owe in property, in material goods, in finances, you know, things like that. If you don't know your worth, your net worth, your financial worth, you're not going to be able to know when you have improved or when you have increased, okay? So create your budget. Just sit down and write down those things. It's very, very important. Then you need to track your spending. That's the second thing. Find an automated way to track your spending. One of the ways that has helped me, I have what I call my utility account, okay? I have where my income comes in from my different businesses, and then I have the utility account, okay? I open an OPay as my utility account, so I move in money there, and anybody, even egg woman, I buy egg, I even buy pepper. I have a pepper woman by the street, so if I finish the bulk one I've bought and I need to quickly buy pepper and things like that, I send her I transfer money to her. I transfer money to her. So that's a way of tracking spend your expenses, okay? Then you need to build your emergency funds also. You can actually also create another account as your emergency fund. You put money there and you close your eyes. You see me closing the eyes near the emergency. You can open this eye because you need your eye open to work. But you see, if your emergency fund is here, close that left eye. Okay, close your eyes to it. If it's on this side, close that right eye. All right, so you need to close your eyes and just build your emergency fund, okay? So it's only when you have emergencies you go there, and by the time you've saved it a lot, you can use it for a capital project and still leave some in there. Then you need to invest in your education. I'm telling you, when I mean education, it doesn't mean going to the 4 walls of any school. I train myself every day. I invest in books. I just even bought a new book, an ebook that I'm going to start reading this weekend. So I buy books, I take free ones, I buy ones, I go to school, I train myself from home, okay? When I'm going through social media and I find out a class I think can help me as a mother, as a wife, as a businesswoman, as a school owner, as an entrepreneur, as a professional networker, I buy those books, I go through those classes, okay? Invest in your education. Then you need to live below your means. When we talk about tracking your expenses or tracking your spending, that's what brings you to the fact that you also need to live below your means, okay? Hello, Gracia Wellness, you're welcome. Gracia Wellness is one of my mentors. Remember, this is Financial Health Day, and that makes me to even drop it. I am raising and mentoring and coaching people to do attraction marketing and use it to go into financial freedom, and that's why I'm coming your way today. So I teach you how you can use your hobby, your talent, the things you love to attract people to you, and then the people are able to buy your goods and your services, and you're high flying, okay? As your extra hustle, your extra income, this is what I do. Hello, Abigail is one of my mentorees in that class. So if you want to join us, chat me my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. Hello, Biageli, you're welcome. Oyebola, you're welcome. I'm not going to be greeting too many people again. Bumi Buki, Victoria, Issa Ken, okay? All right, so I've talked about investing in your education, and I say live below your means. Whatever your income is, make sure you're having enough to save. You're having some percentage you're saving out. Don't eat up everything, okay? And you need to also declutter your finances and automate your savings. You must automate your savings. I've already talked about emergency funds. Automate your emergency fund. So when the money comes in, let it go out without you being there. When your savings also that you want to invest or use to do future projects or future businesses, automate it so that it's removed. And another thing you also need to do is when you automate, you restrict. Try to put some kind of penalty if you're going to remove money from there, okay? Automate your savings. You remember in those days that they will give us kolo That's what they call it. The Oyibos call it piggy. Okay, Yorubas call it kolo. I don't even know what Igbos call it, but I know I grew up training my children with this. So we all know kolo, 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 kolo. I had kolo, my children, we all had kolo, okay? And then we keep putting money in there. So as an adult, you need a grown-up version of that kolo, a bank, to achieve also financial freedom. If you can't save when you have a little, you cannot save when you have plenty, okay? So it's now time for financial investments. Even small, consistent contributions can lead to significant growth. Small, consistent contributions can lead to significant growth. For instance, you can start systematic investment plan, okay, with a monthly contribution. Maybe you will say, oh, I want to buy a car. I've started one. I'm doing monthly. You can do weekly, you can do daily, depends on how your money comes. Most of the most frequent monies I have in my business are they come every day. But the ones that come every day, I try to save them where I can also invest them back into the business. But the monthly income that I get from my business, like my bonuses, I invest them completely. Once I give my tithe, I don't touch it, I invest it. So I have different way, either emergency funds or maybe some kind of systematic investment plan, or some kinds of also using to do some projects and things like that, okay? So just as you once save coin for your special occasion, these regular investments will also build up and they can actually also help you. Then you need to diversify. Number 9, diversify your investments, okay? Can your body rely on just one type of food? Is a question I'm asking you. No, it needs a variety of nutrients and vitamins to stay healthy. Similarly, you shouldn't rely on a single type of investment for your financial well-being, okay? Diversifying means spreading your investment across different asset classes. You need to do that, okay? And this approach will actually help you to move steadily towards financial freedom. You invest in stocks, in bonds, in mutual funds. It will play a role in maintaining your financial health, okay? Don't put your eggs in one basket. That's what they normally say. And if one investment underperforms, others can then balance out the risk. I can remember when I used to do all this farmers investments in charcoal, in cocoa, in gold and things like that. So I diversified when I was majoring on that. So sometimes one will go very well, you're so happy, and then one goes bad, then you just use the other one to rub on your chest. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Then you also need to avoid number 10, lifestyle inflation. Okay, like a new car, fancy iPhone 17 or whatever, I don't know where they are now, PSS, you know, spacious apartments, all those things. When you get a raise in your finances, okay, it's irresistible to upgrade your lifestyle. But to truly achieve financial freedom, you need to avoid lifestyle inflation. Just like the country can have inflation, you can also have lifestyle inflation. So instead of spending more just because you earn more, keep your expenses in check and put the extra income into savings and investments, okay? For example, if you receive a bonus, extra bonus, you can use it to open that systematic plan funds account, or you can just decide to do a treasury bill with what is on top for you, okay? Again, you also need to prioritize your health. It's good for your wallet also. I'm telling you, when you prioritize your health, it's going to save you a lot of money. I was discussing with someone yesterday and I said I used to go to the hospital every month and I used to pay consultancy fee. Imagine if I'm still doing that now, okay? But now I'm living healthy. I've not gone to the hospital for malaria treatment for the past 9 years. And this was me that used to visit the hospital every month. Why? Because I started investing in my health and I invested in preventive medicine. I just asked myself, why must I get sick before I go to the hospital? Why don't I do something that can help me prevent me getting sick? And aloe vera did it for me. My company, Forever Living Products, the aloe vera gel, Fields of Green, and some other supplements that I took and that I'm still taking has kept me away from the hospital. No more ulcer, no more diabetes, no more high blood pressure. I am just steady. I don't visit the hospital, okay? So that's what can happen to you. We all know that eating right, staying active is very, very essential for our health. But did you also know that they are also crucial for your financial freedom? Investing in your health today can save you from expensive treatments later, okay? And then your well-being, making it wellness. Remember, I said that wellness is a necessity for good life. It's an investment in both your health and also your financial freedom also. Protect your future, number 13, with the right insurance. You need to look into insurances, okay? And protect yourself, even spiritual insurance. As you're doing those physical insurances and all those financial insurances, remember that your spiritual insurance is also very, very important. All right, then you look for ways to save money, okay? Have you really looked to where your money goes to every month? If I tell you now to list 5 places that your money goes to, all the places, are you able to say this and this and this and that? It's easy to overlook those recurring expenses you don't use often. Maybe you're still, paying for some kind of membership in some clubs you really don't use, okay? You're paying for some things that you don't use. Like there was a time I paid for some apps and I wasn't really using them. In fact, Zoom, I paid a lot of money on Zoom, and for a whole year, I just found that I didn't use it, and I paid more than $200. Okay, that's more than $20 a month. Calculate it now in Naira, know what it is, and I just wasted it like that. So you need to look at some of those places where you're spending money that your money is going into, and you don't really need them. And then the 15th one is side hustle. You need to side hustle for extra income. If you're still depending only on your salary, I'm sorry for you. If you're still depending only on one form of business, I'm also sorry for you. Let me tell you something. Nigeria and the world is going somehow. So you need extra income. You need extra income. And when we talk about extra income, try to get a side hustle that is a bit different from what you're doing, okay? What do I mean? A side hustle that has no capacity of what you can get, okay? No limit. If you go and get a side hustle and is working for another person and getting salary again, it's not the best. If you're already getting a salary, get a business you can do, okay? So that you're able to get that money in coming for you as you need it to come. So even if, I don't know if you have ever thought of having that side hustle, okay? And using it as a financial freedom way, okay? So I want to ask you a question. What do you enjoy doing? 1, what are you good at? So if you're good at your hobbies, write them down for me now. Then after that, those are your hobbies, what you love doing. Then the next thing is, what are you talented with? What are the skills that you have? A side hustle is not just about earning money. It's about giving yourself a bit more breathing room. Doing something you love. Something like me, I love research. I can research all day. I don't get tired. I can teach. I love researching and teaching. I love buying and selling. I love deals, okay? I can do it. I get so tired. I wake up the next morning, I'm doing it. So whatever your side hustle should be, what you love doing. What once you rest a bit and they wake you up, your eyes are bright and you want to continue to do it, okay? So that your side hustle is not just about earning money. It's not just about getting more. It's about giving a bit of yourself to others. It's about giving value to others, okay? So you can save, invest, and move closer to your financial freedom by having a few hours a day, a few hours a week to add and also make that impact in what you're doing. So now I'm looking at using that side hustle as your attraction marketing, okay? So what is attraction marketing? Well, it really all comes down to one word: value. Remember, I say giving value. Attraction marketing is what? Value. All of your work you put into your attraction marketing needs to be focused around providing value that can help solve other people's problem. Giving value that can solve other people's problem. So what problems, you may ask? Well, the problem has to do with your target market, your target audience, okay? I know you didn't start your business to lose money, or you're not planning to start any business to lose money, but the fact is, even if you're very fantastic, okay, in doing so many things you know how to do, do, you know how to do social media, digital marketing, you know how to do all those SEO and all that, okay? What makes you a leader, what makes you stand out in your industry or in whatever you want to do is having that content that can set you apart, having that content that can brand you, having that content that can make you peculiar and stand out even in any market you're in. So for most people, the attraction marketing formula will begin with how they use social media. Remember, I've already told us that I'm out here to teach you how you can use social media, attraction marketing, digital marketing tools to make sure you make that side hustle, and even that side hustle can become even much more financially stable than the normal thing you're doing, okay? So your inbound marketing starts often with what people see you post on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, talk on Twitter, okay? So you want people to love the content you produce. You want people to love the content you produce. You can't just have all of your marketing campaigns designed in just one lead just for you to sell, okay? People must love you. You must grow a community of people who love, trust, and like you, okay? Who know you, who like you, who trust you, who love you. So attraction marketing done in the right way looks like tons and tons of videos and posts providing value, V-A-L-U-E, value to the target people, value to your target audience, value to the people you want to help. And this way, they want to watch you more and more. Okay, just go on my page, Aging with Grace. You will see that a lot of people are watching, because there's no day I come out that I don't give value. When I'm talking about recipes, I'm talking about your lifestyle, I'm talking about your medical health, I'm talking about your financial health, I'm talking about your fitness. Yes, I spend that time because that's what I love doing, giving you that value, okay? So the overall strategy of attraction marketing will provide you one, of help, making you to be helped. Think of yourself. What would certainly help people? What will make people that are your customers? What will help them? That's what you look at, okay? So you want your customers, your audience, to comment on things that you put out there. Thank you for sharing. I've learned so much. I've gotten so much value. Oh, I didn't know before. These are some of the things that we mean by attraction marketing, okay? So that way we have a business that is more than just 1 + 1 is equal to 2. Buy and sell is equals to 3. You will have a community of people who like, trust, and who follow you, okay? So as you may already know, people don't like being sold anything to. But you know one thing, they still love to buy. Nobody wants to come and say, hey, buy, I'm selling this, I'm selling this to you. But people are buying, people want to buy. So when you can use attraction marketing successfully, your target market will develop a certain level of trust of you and your business and also your brand, okay? So that way you are able to label, you will also label, they will not just label you as the provider of a solution for their problems, but they also label you as somebody who is also providing value, and then they know that you buy. Someone called me today and she said, oh, I just listened to your video on collagen. Oh, I didn't know this is what collagen does. Oh, I want to get collagen. Please, ma, do you sell? And she just finished watching my video. I wasn't too selly, but she just called me. Some will call me and say, oh, that thing you talked about, about the bones pain here and there. Please, do you know anywhere? Okay, so they will come in, they will ask you. You don't need to just be selling and selling and selling. So when you utilize attraction marketing techniques, you are leading with value. You are leading with value, and you are attracting your audience to yourself and attracting your audience to your marketing channel. You are offering them the solution they are looking for, and then including but not limited to how to interestingly and with relevant information, entertaining them, giving them valuable content, and then giving them some of the things you have that would be solution for them in what you're talking about, okay? So when a potential customer finds they have a problem, for example, the last thing they are interested in are the products or services you are offering. Rather, they are simply looking for information and solutions for them that will help them in their problem. So one of the first steps to remember when you're utilizing attraction marketing strategy for your business is to be completely clear, focused on what your niche is and whom you are targeting. And this is what I help you to do. Like you already see Abigail. The first time I met Abigail on Facebook, she started buying my products, and then she now chatted me that she's actually interested in the business. I brought her in and I passed her through some of my trainings, getting her to know her ideal customer, getting her to know her target audience. And her target audience are pre-menopausal women that are about 35 to about 55. That's her audience. I know her now. And I'm passing people also through this training. In fact, I've already started another training for people that entered my business in January. So I'm passing them through that training, and I'm getting ready those who will enter the training by next month, March. I start a second training for them. Are you interested in joining us? Chat me now in my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. Chat me now so that you can join that next class. Like I told us, I train you for free, but you have to be one of my business partners, okay? That's the only condition, okay? So like I said, when you now know your target audience, when you niche down to your ideal clients, you can ensure that you do indeed have the solutions they are looking for. And if you don't know it ahead of time, I teach you how you can get it. I was passing one of my face-to-face trainees yesterday. She was around yesterday. So some people that live around, they come and I train them face-to-face. Abigail, I trained her all through online, but Anne, I did face-to-face with her, okay? Uche online, Jennifer online, and so many other people. These ones are not even in the country, all right? So when you now ensure that you have solutions for them so that they won't have to look towards your competitors for their answers, okay? Make sure that you're giving that solution, that you know what to do. Now, I'm going to give us like, let me see how many steps I got for us today. I'm going to give us like, let me see, like 6 steps. Yes, 5 or 6 steps that you can use when we are talking about attraction marketing, okay? So the first thing is picking your target audience. When determining your target audience, you need to think of who will be the best fit for the products and services that you're offering. Like in my business now, we have products for pregnant women, to when the child is born, to when you have grown, to menopause, perimenopause, andropause, old men, you know, all through. We have products for everyone. But are you going to sell all the products? No, you can't sell all the products. You must have your target audience, okay? So which potential customers will benefit the most from what? When I talk about target audience, it has to do with your hobby, it has to do with your talent, it has to do with your skills, okay? Things like that. Me, I'm not so good into facial things, but you see my face is smooth because I use our products, our anti-aging products, and everywhere is smooth, everywhere is okay. But if you now bring me and say I should start telling you how many skin types we have, how many whatever, I just know the basic. I know about collagen, okay, so I can just teach you on that. So, but there are some people in my business partners, that they are experts on face. They can turn a pimple face to become very, very clear. They can tell you all the things that you need and things like that, okay? Those that are into facial care. So those are their target market. They need to know it, okay? So you can begin with considering your demographics, okay? Regarding their interests, their age, their group, their gender, their nationality, and so forth, okay? So most people will choose a big of an audience. For your attraction marketing, you really need to work with a targeted people. For example, if it's women, let it be women. It could be ages 30 to 45, 15 years, at most 30 to 55. It should not span more than 25 years. Then think about the details of what makes that person tick. You can actually now connect your message when you talk about your dialing, your marketing things, okay? It can be women single mothers, it can be women with kids, it can be ages of, so and so 35 to 45 or whatever. It could be women who live, you have the area, women who, so we have 30 questions that I normally ask. When you answer those 30 questions, and I'll say written by my coach Amaka. She's the one that taught me digital marketing. She's the one that taught me social media, marketing. So I just give her the kudos. I call her one of the best teachers on earth. All right. So you need to know that she has 130 questions she has given me that I can also use to train people, and I've been using it for years now. So the second thing is getting to know your target audience. When you have known your target audience, whom they are, you now get to know them. So after pinning down your target audience, you then must go to know them a bit better. One of the things you need to know about them are their struggles. What are their struggles? What are their pain points? What are their desires? What do they like? Okay? These emotional trigger points are very, very valuable when it comes to grabbing the attention of your ideal clients and keeping them. Okay? You also need to know where they hang out. You also need to know that. Then the third thing is creating content that attracts and appeals to your target audience. Okay, when you're creating content, you need to think carefully about your message because it needs to appeal to your target audience. You then want to create headlines that will catch their attention and then address their questions, address their pain points, address their concerns, address their desires. So creating a how-to post is one of the easiest ways you can appeal to your ideal client, okay? Because it's a straightforward way to grab their attention. How to do that one, how to fast with that, how to all those ones. So the fourth thing is choosing the right marketing channel, okay? When you have known your ideal clients better, you now need to also choose the marketing channel. Okay, when choosing a medium for your marketing campaign, you must choose one that makes it easy for you to communicate with your audience and prospects. And that comes the question, where do they hang out? So perhaps you have a post or a podcast, a blog, that you regularly use in other social media platforms. What is the easiest way to communicate with them? Okay, that's another thing you need to find. Then number 5, implement your marketing campaign. Okay, you can begin to take action to implement your attraction marketing techniques and your campaigns. Remember, never focus on selling. Always give value, okay? So instead you will want to focus on your potential customers and provide them with exactly what they are looking for. Provide solutions, not products. Provide solutions, not products, okay? So now let's look at how you can utilize the law of attraction mentally. They have this law of attraction, and it starts with shifting your mindset. If you're currently going through life thinking, I am broke, I owe so much money, I cannot do this, I am tired, I am not schooled, I have not learnt it, people have gone ahead of me, then that means your vibrational point of attraction is that of negativity and scarcity. That's the truth. And the universe is going to deliver you more scarcity and more negativity. So you must be positive in your mind. You have to give. You have to give. Even if you don't have any money, even if you don't know anything, even if you have not gone to school, even if you do not know social media, let me tell you, when I started, I didn't even know how to post on Facebook. I didn't even know how to form group on WhatsApp. I didn't even know anything about broadcast, about status. So I didn't know it. All I knew was that I used my phone and I call people, they call me back. I didn't know any of these things. But I did not have that scarcity mentality. I did not have that negative mentality. I was positive. Okay, I went out there and I said, I'm going to put out my best. I'm going to put out my best content. I'm going to, give people what they need. I'm going to make sure I satisfy my audience. I will do, so the little I know, I'll take that little, I will talk about it, I will research about it, I will learn about it, I will put in my best, okay? So your goal is to provide your audience with quality content. When I was doing my video yesterday, I thought about breaking fast using smoothie. And one of the ladies around said, hey, these things are expensive. I said, no, I started this thing. I showed them the small blender, one small blender or hand blender like this. But then now I've grown to Ninja, one of the best blenders in the whole world. Okay, I bought it quite expensive in the UK. If not that US doesn't have our plug-in in Nigeria, it was cheaper there, but UK was very, very expensive. But I could afford to buy it. But initially I couldn't. I was using that hand blender to do my thing. When I started, I would just use it and do my smoothie. Okay, so I told her, I said, you don't have to have it all. Start somewhere. Don't have that scarcity mentality. Don't have that negative mentality. Have that positive mentality. Have that mentality that you can give. Okay, so your goal is to provide your audience with quality content. Okay, and you don't even if you don't know how to make videos, or you don't even know how to write anything, let me tell you, I can teach you. The lady that I trained yesterday, it was her first class. She was flabbergasted. She said, my goodness, in 2 hours I learned all this. So she was supposed to come for class today. She said, no, ma, I'm still downloading, practicing, trying to master all the things you taught me just in 2 hours. Okay, so don't just make videos or write posts, okay, to get people to buy something from you. Put out content simply to give your audience a positive experience. Just put out that audience. I tell you, you will be surprised at what it can do. Okay, utilize the attraction marketing in this way, and it's going to be very, very fruitful for you, both for your business, both for everything you're doing about your life. Okay, make sure you have the places where you can give out this content. Achieving financial freedom in attraction marketing isn't about following a single magic formula. It's about adopting a series of smart, everyday habits that builds a solid foundation for your financial future. And then incorporating habits into your life that can help you sustain your financial well-being. That is what it is. So like I said, I'm here for you. I'm here for you, and I'm here for you. I said it 3 times and I mean it. I hold you by your hand and I teach you how you can use attraction marketing using our beautiful forever products. Remember that everybody is looking for how to be healthy now. Nobody wants to be sick. Everybody is looking for preventive medicine. Nobody wants to jump from one hospital to the other. So using these products that you can use yourself, and then you can also teach others to get themselves, you can become financially free. I'm telling you, it's happened to a number of people, and I know it can happen to you. What are you waiting for? Chat me now on my WhatsApp number, +234 703 515 1642, and I hold you by the hand and I take you through this journey, and I tell you, you're going to thank me later. There is no day people don't give me thank me for what I have helped them to do. So be one of those that will say, thank you, Mrs. Achonwa. Thank you, Coach Achonwa. Thank you, Mommy, whatever you like to call me. But remember that financial freedom is achievable and you can have it, okay? So feel free to chat me on my WhatsApp number, like I've said. Follow me on my other platform, YouTube, Aging with Grace, TikTok, Aging with Grace, Facebook, Aging with Grace. And don't miss this opportunity to be financially free. Join me on Saturday as we go into fitness again, okay? We're going to be doing some practice. It's practical time. It's not talk. I'm going to show you some of the exercises that has helped me of recent, okay? And we're going to be practicing them together. Love you. Make sure you remain healthy. Make sure you remain positive, because wellness is a necessity for good life. Wellness is a necessity for good life. And whatever saves you pain is great gain for you. Thank you for joining me. Love you all. Bye.